ya no dwumadie de bro no eye punch ne free samria kopem se nondu ebebo ye bedwendwen ye man Ghana ho na yape bebi a wo se pen poma sibre no yape edi asi enensam no edoso na nyame ya adoma ye dobedom nyina suko na yaka ho nsem ya kira dwen ya chenyamsa ya chenyimde ewo ensem no eho na nyame eye adoma ne ye behwe the State of the Nations address omro mampani na Nana Dankwa Kufuado ebe deliver na yahwe se are you satisfied say ensem no kan no in fact ameo anase won semisa ewo ho ye behwe the general overview of ensem no na yaka ho nsem ewia there some key components of some of the two jano niahwe your economy no you have modern security yahwe election 2024 your projects ahodoa or titu jase waye niahwe employment ho adwuma anase ho nsem na we are corruption and so ho nsem na yaka ewo dwumadi eso enra ena parliament about modern to make pass the LGBTQ+ bill. They say, akoye kwesi adanta twene yese wubomu a wo papa ewu wa momu a wo maami ewu. De ama meka ne sa ne se ene parliament akogye atum ema yede akoto mampani anim se obde ne nsa besase be hyase na wasan. Na de eba ene se wohwa amanane especially US enum ede nsam eba se very critical. Nti omode omohwe anase omode ke komonko an komampani on vanessa enche sa bill no ase na wonwene wonwa sebi omo sa ne manu bi na omo mfa human right omo kwan na omo ni sa adwuma no se omampani ne nsahya ase se kukuro oma Ghana ho bɛkyire ne ye papa fa yesi kasem entoto ye ho ene ne nkro ne ba no ye ho bɛkyire ye ye papa sanso na womo a sebi omo akoto sa adie no mu no na sa omo sa ne ma ne bi no omo nso omo bɛfa he ebeyi omo ma we ensam aba betodwa ekobi so Ghana ha de abetodwa se so mampani nim na wamfa ne nsa nhyase a on bɛkɔ Supreme Court no aba be yi ne ho ano ewo ho we sansemi ewo dwumadie so na yaka ho ensem enso wamra yatena se a yebedi punch anase ye punch ho dwumadie ewo Kessben television eso nye no nko ene Alhaji Dr. Mamudu Baumia launching manifesto and campaign teams na ene wahye won se omomoden se dwuma ombetim kwan befa so bia eye kwan paso a ombetimi ahwe ama MPP etimi awe ne election 2024 no wo emfa so eno ehu ensem ewo ha NDC enso abetodwa se nyame yadoma bosumia ye wurami ochena eye machi ne de toso enso no omo so ebehwe na omo running mate omo so apa no na de yetete ene se Professor Jane Nana opoko agiman ena omampeni dada John Dramani Mahama assign no the yetete no yebehwe the pros and cons if it is possible and I say no no we na yebehwe the pros and cons for the NDC ewo dwumadie so na yaka honsem ene omampeni anasem fan say otumfo osetu abebiu obanan eko developmental projects mienu ho ewo Kumasi anasa sentimentem ha okokomfa noche obekaya hill komfa noche projects no ekoso no ni chirem ewo Seria Hospital no kohwe sede adwumadie no ne kan kro akodru na ose obehwe se de obekwan obefa so bi obehwe ama sa adwumadie mienu yi etimedu ne pempenso no ono ohene ebehwe ohene piao na yebehwe sansemi ewo dwumadie so mede ede Kwabena Owusu Dankwa ya kanso dwumadie ni nyina no ekua piesie asarebedi akomala miaya omo na ahye dwumadie ayede Ebrem Seth Wilson el camera fi omo ka ho nyina eboa ema dwumadie no etimi aba ene nyame eye madoma wode eye Ora Paul Kwabena Yando on your communications director ma the NPP ewa sentiment mo ba be kamensa nanka Alhaji Ishak Chi Brobe strategic communicator MPP anosa Electoral KSTU nanka oba nanso bibia sanka na nyamisha Ora Paul Kwabena Yando se yetonsa efre no one year no bone a back critical ya to sa friend wa gide penny onam kwanso oba wa be kensa enche na ya toa dwumadi no so na me Professor Hans Arthur or Electoral Amistad and I can say Sani Kano, right? No, say member of the NDC Professional Forum. Ono so ha obebua ama yedi dwumadi no na de temepem ye de text line no ebetudwa na onso wachira wadwen ewo nsema enei ye bebobo ho ewo dwumadi so. But before that, yankonientie Nanado Dankwa Ekufu Ado nsem no bia ode tudwa ewo State of the Nation address no eho na yemra.
Student enrollment. I'm able to recommend the performance tracker in the sure knowledge that the Akufo-Addo government has done more in education in terms of student enrollment, teacher training and employment, provision of infrastructure than any government. We have similarly done more in health, agriculture, security, roads, railways, tourism, digitalization than any other government. Thanks to the performance tracker, the president no longer has to go through lists. And I have the confidence to say that every performance indicator used shows we have done more in these 7 years than in any of the 8 years under the National Democratic Congress. This year, we're taking things to a higher level. This government, after all, is the digitalization government. And the man who has led the entire digitalization process these past 7 years my indefatigable vice president, Dr. Mahamadou Bawumia, Dr. Digitalization, the MPP's excellent presidential candidate for the 2024 election. Is coming out with what will allow everyone and everybody and anyone to check on every project being undertaken by the government without having to listen to the president's message on the state of the nation. We are calling it the performance tracker. You can check and satisfy yourself about the status of the projects and their location. And democracies are founded on elections, and the holding of free and credible elections ensure that people have confidence in the government that emerges at the end of the process. The honorable members of this House, who are at the center of it all, know more than the rest of us that this is an election year. The increased decibel level in all communications will ensure that even the most politically uninterested person among us would know that on December 7th, we shall be going to the polls to elect a new president and new members of parliament. A lot of the responsibility lies on the Electoral Commission to put the organization in place that will ensure that we have credible elections. The government is doing its part to make the work of the Electoral Commission go smoothly. A lot of responsibility lies on the political parties as well. And I hope that the parties recognize that their credibility is also on the line, especially with some people wanting to undermine the multi-party democratic system of government. It is up to the parties to demonstrate that competitive elections are an honorable, character-enhancing experience, and that at the end of the process, the loser will congratulate the winner and the world does not come to an end because an election has been lost. There is nothing inherently dirty or corrupt about politics, and nothing about elections that should generate violence. We who are in politics, and we who are members of political parties, owe it to ourselves, the institutions we claim to belong to, and above all, we owe it to Ghana and the people of Ghana to make politics and elections the serious and joyful phenomenon they should be. In discharging their responsibility, I urge the Electoral Commission to work with the political parties to iron out whatever problems there might be. And I'm happy that the Electoral Commission, after engaging the parties, has shelved plans to change the 7th December date. Politics, after all, has been described as the art of the possible. And if that is what we are engaged in, it should not be beyond us to resolve the problems that come up and concentrate on working to build the happy and prosperous country we want. Government, on its part, will do what is expected of it to make sure that the reputation of Ghana is not damaged and the free will of the people is manifested at the end of the electoral process. And I want to reassure the people of Ghana that I'll do everything in my power to help ensure the conduct of transparent, free, and fair elections on 7th December. I have confidence in the security services to ensure that those who might want to cause havoc or any kind of mischief to disrupt the electoral process will have no room to operate.
All right, so we AN70 be a koti Efri Omampeni Nanado Dankwa Kufuado Omra or the State of the Nation's address a braying Parliament House. But there have been issues that have been raised. There are some key components, according to some people, President Antachi na Mebobosa and Semno Ebiso na fi yaka ehonsem omra ene yes I build ko na hwe yase remu ebio, especially on economy, security, elections, projects, employment and corruption. Yebeka ho ensem ni bia amanfo susu se mampeni osenka oboso a wamboso no ebi ene se omse osenka ka National Cathedral eno eho ensem more change the State of the Nation's address Komampeni be modern na kawaka National Cathedral a for atwene srene abasano kobeka ho ensem so Mampeni anka eho ensem bia corruption the mo chane say Mampeni enso amoso wamboso wa ewomso bae or the office of the Special Prosecutor aba so still ohwe eye corruption indexes ahodwa aba still Ghana we found ourselves wanting in terms of corruption and also wankahonsem illegal mining and also honsem omampeni anka illegal mining any the ediabre yemaya ho emra hodo bebre ena omampeni anasa Ghana mine abomoden ahihye aye atoto ho niam bebre so still egusua ekoso na nkomo hwe anim se nkomampeni ebeka bibi ede afa the illegal mining friend say galamsey no eho unemployment almost one kahonhwe na the abeto dwane say here statistics are the average rate of unemployment in the country arises from 14.7% akwa konanim oka even 2023 ne eho ensama na de eno aba abeto edwane no sanso na here the youth employment between and employment of the youth between the ages of 15 and then 35 and also arising from 1.2 million to 1.3 million over the same year no 2023 no and so emu and also ho ensem mampeni anka ho ensem ebi afi yehwe the exodus of people and I say working force from Ghana omo etuanan akọ ayabroche titru nurses any other young professionals no so asanka mampeni eka eho ensem nanso eno so omanti bibia emfree eho ena afi amanfo bebre so esu afa sen ko se COVID-19 levy no omanpeni eyi free anasa scrap nanso eno so omanti ho hwe amfa ho napco eno MPP aban ena de ebaye na eno ye one of their trump cards na on de jom ho safo on de bom ho safo ne pa on de jimena ewo krum ha na ene napco no sen ena akwa akuduru na komo pese komampani eka ehon sem nanso eno so hwe entimi emfrimu ama ibera sansem no na yaka ho ensem aba na menko na afei me enai wonwa ene nyame ayemadom ya minyom bedi dwuman edi enche yen ahwefo me professor Johannes Arthur or Electoral Amstead and a member NDC Professional Forum. Prof, akwaba. Boko de. Isi ya chakakra. Okay.
Kessben.
Pacho, so ore so mic no na me say.
Kessben FM, Kessben TV, then Embrace. The woman na say na ka e friend say. Key component e be call.
E be call component.
Great. My me fa here me school for. Say e friend say Amstead there. The autonomy hwehwe ni na hu na mu die friend say mo boy. Am say mo ya de pa na yankopon adom. See yenia autonomy free woni bansem. Yadamu ina ase na me chia me UTAC for ne apia me nka adesuafo ne ade chefo mo ho nyomo mu adwuma ho ina me chia mu ina na yenda mu ina nso ase we 10 members you know say me na me 10 patron ewo Amstead nti my boy mu ina nso abas na me chia mu
Eba na yato so me wo Owura Kwabena Yando Communications Director Ashanti Region MPP. Yadana se pa very late call but watch us Communications Director pa eto dia den a ozo no sim no ba nanka eye alaji shark chi brobe enanka eba but bibi asanka ntwentimi amba enene Owura Kwabena Yando. Oh, akwaba.
Amina mejo so a.
Na boko de.
Nyame adom.
De nyame ase.
Na ade no akoyese edijawa ne ade
aso. Ade aso o.
Na mo platform no so eso. Enti yani di akire. Yo beba ha bia no ye hwese what ye expect say we deliver no we me deliver. Enti call ne ba ye na ese. Oni wona ese wo beso ye se konkon ba fie na se ankwala ni wa penina
penina be bonade
ono abebo ntimi me bo ma de a obende
anyway right in the text line is 0537333933 0537333933 and no a WhatsApp line or the message no efa so a ya bekenkan e de amount ma yenhwe na yenhyase emfa emfree you better to ho kakra na ansana about the key issues no na ya discuss e wo hanom me hwe the sona Mampeni State of the Nations addressed and ano oko Parliament House penultimate one okomaye next one of the manager say obe hand over na okomaye no but before that ma yanko the enra parliament omoko pass a bill of the LGBTQ+. Esi akaso mampeni edenensa ebeshase. Na die dia beto dwane se amanfo hwe mampeni se obesan ade na se. Ebi so hwe se won san. Enti akoye dagwen me de nka me mampeni nka be dagwen dia mame. Minim se de eho ensem ete but ma me shase free po na me musaw. The LGBTQ+. I need more a pass bill say nay one penny fan and Sasha say my your opinion about that and sana.
Media medase na the edika no me fan cha kese pa Emma the regional minister Owura Simon Semensa maka se eba security pa dia papa yi wabone homode na ba bia medru biara me bona baso free se asitremu a we menua sa asomdwe ni ho a you cannot develop.
That's right.
And na unya bibi papa bia so ubetimi dia. Okay, Asante Achimagogo. Senya na fulani fo pa hankrofo ho pa nei afri mu news nyina mu
ai obi anka bi
mfiri se yede hyehyɛ pa gu ho ni nyina yɛ ono abosimo semensa na minchia governor ba ko pe Bernard Antwibu Osiakon menu we bema o na party ni mo so wa kyerɛ se we bema ankasa eniema wɔde eboa ema party na ahoɔden eba mu no yɛda nase say oh yes ade no eboy wonim say aka 40 weeks o na ye koto aba na chairman share ye no task odi ato ye so no which means say open results ankasa ye nige e wo sa kwan so na minchia regional communicators nyina adwuma ne so enso so o ma fa to o mo so say o mo ba be me da o ma se wo dia o mo ye bia na the flag bearer obia agina tum Ghana ha Dr. Mahmoud Baumia Mr. Digital obia no agina tum aminchia no ne yire Madam Samira ene wo bai wonim se ye nipa baako Madam Mama China ne maame eye paakoso hima ene na ede abrewato edwam ye nyina ye koe ye maame Samira Baumia ebai oba betai party fo achi e ma ne ye fe papa ye danase wodia oye eboy wo Asante Mantemu ha na minua one who say ensempa efiti 7th of February Dr. Mahmoud Baumia be kan ye a ne nsemu yi akofo a ye kan obia na hu ne se papa wani suade hunu o wani suade hunu na anu ye yi no 4th November ya wadan ne campaign team adi wadan ne manifesto for adi ono aso akasa mato obia sum obia yi no from May last year mo wontimi nya hwe afi na yatete se opeso yi ni rani me chese pen
obia ne plans na somewhere your model munya omnom so
ya kan say amamuo no a serious business what you say nti ye yiwa dan ye bia di say we serious what you say Dr. Mahmoud Ba 4th November na ye
no plan nko ono so plan
nti I demonstrated clearly a kire obia say papa no na ni abre no afa amamuo ni say ye ma ne kwan na bia e pese de Ghana du no onfa ye nkodu nti wa kire ye da na se sempo be kan ye nyina no ne nua ne aka won se ye nua ne aka o na nanado Dankwa Akufo-Addo so di so na aba wo senkia ye ka ho asem ye te ya tie se LGBT+ kills and wine aba betom ai ne abese nkwan ni nyina ma chese ene but minua eno de me ka no kra kire se ewiase mu ayewo no de ayaje atum kra no obi nim dia oye wo dem ho minua atemase de ayaje atum se amna we anatokro we obi anfa hye ho no obi aduru dem a ewo de oye
muyedun kwaso na mo hye ho
mo pem na mo hye ho obi kwase mo ka se amna ba ko pa anatokro ba ko o pese oda ho se o pese o yesi ade so ba bi ba ko no ana
amna kro ya
o de se jana na ho straight no onye na fa na si wiem fa chese ensem bebre na ekoba ni se ebi mu efi se ewo se omo try other option a obia no nim se ye fe no unnatural canal knowledge ewo ye mra pomu da what you say ebi mu so de emoa bi aponche na one no yesa nantwie na one omo yesa which deda nyina ye susa na ya ba benyi nyina no yenim say society na nkasa no a frown on it me I've always said say yes culture is a way of life of a group of people me sure eniema ma famu ne dia akom me ma setena mu ne me ne ye mu nyina no ba bia ma ba bedu no saa de no you cannot do it
and count
what you say yesu so ekura me kai say mukoye nkwala bonisem na odon sako wo obi kura se ne besi atwa wa wiakete bi no enye zo o ma me betwen 130 to 2 ho no pa na akaka duro ni mesua pa ni ya jiro mukofa ne mreme na esi ya jiro watwa pa jese sa de unya nduru ho ense se o yesa ankampese ukofa obema to anase bibisa babe de I always tell you say already nankasa you frown on it because you find say minua obi aba ofie wa bisa no de obedie na wa boy bia o se obedi fufuo ni abekwan minia na wa prepare bibi kama pa na afi de o horo ne nsa ote a ti fufuo de bo abenkwan na o de ewura na so fufuo ni abenkwan ni wa bie ni hwini mu o hwie abenkwan gum obi aba bi say na de na wo ye what you say it tells you say enye ho na wo say ekofa so the moment you do that, everybody will ask questions.
Okay.
And that is what they want to bring to us. What did the American? Why not fufu or the Korana soon no she have been quite to go? We are say, ah, the BB how Adriana. It is and yet the normal.
But who share UN for? They have spoken. The spokeswoman for UN, Ravina Shamdasani. Ono the Ababe to just say, or no, I say the bill no, or bompire say ma pass bill no in a statement. And I met protocol in a statement. He said the spokesman for the office of the UN High Commissioner said the bill broadens the scope of criminal sanctions against lesbians, gay, bisexual, transgender, and queer people simply for being who they are, and threatens criminal penalties against those perceived as their allies. Consensual same-sex conduct should never be criminalized. The bill, if it becomes law, will be corrosive and will have a negative impact on society as a whole, she said.
Negative impact.
Bill no, and this man be yamra. Ebe yamra, ebe manfo bi ho akiro mo bi kwa kodo de fiase, ebe say a society na se fonti nisi ebe yamra kra.
Na de omo ba be no mum de ense society.
I'm saying human rights.
De me can say mra ne ba na se be say society. Na se dia wo ba ye ja osuma be ye no, eno so be say society a which of the two na was here?
Eno de nyam na monye.
What you say? Me dey crowd there say obey wa there. Hweso ye wa there. But I me say, what say me sumi gitum.
Okay.
What me point na say?
Omo ya wa there wa.
Wo na wa decide say obey wa there. Hweso ye wa there. But when the omo person omo say ache say eyo nti ye nyina gitum say me ye. Enti me nya ne dan. What did the American say? Enti ade a wo pese wo ye no. Wo pese wo ye enti me nya ne dan. Dia omo pese mo di be wura yesu asetem se chinchina yanji wo mo so dia ntumu no ene na mente wo mase so what I say eh we right fine but I don't na pese ye nyina agitum se mo yes ade no
ayo nhye ama yes
yes chinchina chi yanji ntum se mo betima yes ade that is where my problem is
okay
so what I say but my catch will say dia ya atumu da kra wo Ghana ha no enya ade a uhu mi hu bida apart from me ame dia me ye se wan kaso obi mi hu bida mi bisa obi a age TV so ana se bibisa ba se makotu yaga so obi achi obi ato opa se mi hu bida eti dia ya age atumu no kra no how often ena uhu ne sa
okay
oti ase na dia ya nji ntumu a obi se opese oye ena den so ye nya wa bonten oti de ka no na de ye so worry am feel say be ye den ne say de ya dia to mu kra no nua say mistake bi ba na say instead of say be fastro no ana say emfa from no e ko fastro a say de one ne ye ne tie mu no woti say e be ya pa wo woti de America na say won say otimi tie mu say hey wrong place na o ne nam no
okay
fabra the right place it will crowd him cuz oh sorry na just say a free ho so na adia obema nkasa dia unzo o makra de wo mu de na emre kakra a je se emre nti utimi se softness kakra o ha obetimi dia ko ne wo bema ne de gase what you say na wo pese wo sa de kofa ho no me pa ho de kra ubenya obetimi de agbo awura mu na me ka se e ma ne de ni emre
ne no kra ne meme ya se biye
ana meka se man de minimum no emre nti unze emre kakra na uhu be ma me amtia me to dendende na sa so be ya ahode a uhia ade be ye no ano ade it one kasa kra no ohaw ni obre na wo pe ama ho moreover o check statistics so a according to ifo no Ghana AIDS Commission ni ade no gave we anase wo mo yes ano about 99% are HIV positive.
Okay.
We are check. What is a honor friction and no shit? Eti ye pesi si yare ko de we kwan ana say human right inti yenyan nkofo no mo spread and say eniema. What you say? But omo kra de ndie ehu kra ne say bia oni be ma wie a no say atie sie ma no so diem. No, or say about it is why mistake be now who cover baby kakran. No, sad ya coach or abe how I drink. Okay. So what I say, see, so worrying. And no, ha ubia say, bibisa eba society. But ye better nyamia say, a penifua a diano, parliament, no, a huni say, a was say, ye come once, no, my bibia, and no, and another catcher Ghana for say. The Ukain Article 58 of the Constitution now, the power resides in the president. I feel the Majiatum. What you say? Dr. Baumia said, 2 million nini ho, our president, who says, "Your president in no." I don't know Baumia.
So the president will sign.
No, you said the president. I just want to draw people's attention to the fact.
Say they are the backstops of the president.
The president. Okay. Because we'll be a reno. Okay. It's a true episode there is any president. A true episode there is any Baumia. Is that how we want to say it? Okay. It's president, or dream of my money, including give what so. And I say, one more my be so best, and yeah, way from quantity. It's up to the discretion, say, or better, na dia a sefata waye. Na me de minimum say, or president be any say, a choir first way at it na wabobra. Na on person obeja bibia ede bibi betu nachi na de waye nyina no bibia no entimi nkonko se no de minimum se obeye ade a ebema Ghana fo nyina no yehu ne se indeed yatete no na yatete no through ye Ghanaian culture ene ye bibia on say no na ma ye different from any other country what you say nti enema wa famu abedru ba bia ye do no minimum se ni nyina will guide him. What you say? I'm an idea bit me a boy.
All right, Prof. People are say Ansaya a lot of implications on Ghana in terms of development, our association with other nations, donor nations, and what have you. Sisi Akopa say, I got a president in the
yeah, I mean. En fa kwan so na men kan bi nchire Ghana fo a omode amansa na omode ya omdwuma san dwuma tusiafo ye from trade and artisans. Okay. En fancy fitter for mason for carpenter for mambutri omo a friend saying say artisans I want. Uba Chante region ha. Ya wo trade and artisans network. I a friend tan. In fact, NDC party no. Efe mwa no amode metwa no. Say mini safo no indi inkita ho. Na yenje omo adwenkyere. In fact, yes, I had the trauma manifesto. For the first year with mom, but say friends say nyansa ni nimpa ba ko tire. Eno nti no ye bepe se ye nimu betimi ahia ne ehu sanea yenso as party ye betimi asomo ye ne ye betimi aye mana betimi aboa mo dwumadi a mudi no enso betimi akọ enimu na etimi de mpuntuo ene nkranhye abramu dwuma a mudi mu no meta saa dwumaku na no wa chantere nya nti se wo ye obi a ubotri mo association bi wo pamade mo association mo ye nipa be 2030 mo wo nsusuye bi e de maye me wo he metimi di me nama atudwa
Okay.
we are metimi afrɛ me your team e wa Ashanti region ha you were a national director. I'm the director for the Ashanti region.
Okay.
And Nuntino, Mesremu in Ghana Puntu and the Ina Yepe.
All right.
And yes, Remo said, Mama Ina Yan can't it trimbo na yan shek Sanya, a bit Yama Ghana, it's me developer for Biancasa, the year and the year.
Okay.
We say the State of the Nation address, and I mean,
yeah, Kyle LGBTQ,
in fact, so we share Tron Kunkunma. I say, can you maybe or can say, see a shia near come once a month, more and more giddy for the can say,
what could be
be fire. And in Julius Caesar, you see, the wife of Caesar must be above reproach.
Okay.
And you know, media sir, in some way by come share Ghana. Emba fa Yankopon bo mu e wo Ghana.
Professor.
Oh no. Yes, we professor some there. Your friend your boy professor. Your boy no sebi. Yankopon ama yani a.
Na wo ade afi.
We have said in the book of Job. Job can be said, I've made a covenant with my eye not to even look at a woman twice.
Sir.
I own him. In fact, we shall call Bible Mukra who are and young baby Akaku because I brought the ocean me no crab,
Prof.
May show Bible. And you know, Shania Ghana 4 and Mayua after 5 Yankopon born with Ghana. Na sebi was on bed. I mean, what is wrong with you?
But Ekoso.
No. To be frank with you,
yes.
And anytime I catch you say, and ya dear say, ya can't want some cry.
Bessie Abba, or Mampenina, Abaton himself was.
And Nunti, and I may feel say, come up a Anglican,
Anglican,
good. Anglican phones with dear mother, young depa. Because those days, let me ask him Kobe. Oh, that me jaika. Now, Netian say, may GD say, Cecilia, sir, Parliament for as you wish.
I chepa, ye training hand here, but
in fact, at the point of passage, you know, I was in a
be a war.
you change a crank, but need in age, you know, Yamiadum say, Ghana for young soon, Ninyamu say. On my paying for what to a bar at the amount say, Omunko Parliament. Saying the Yapasa mo yama yang, and I'm said, yang the Yademo, a quaco tree and no, a woman with you say, Monsham Ramayan, some railway in your pa. Nasa Ghana for Omusun, and then Omo Akuma Swad dear, say a ya, I'm a Omo. Then Oman paying Sagana for the 2 Abamawa. China,
no sign. But I heard the implications, the economic implications, because there are some countries in Africa, almost 2 years, 3 years, almost revert it back, and almost a yisa, a friend's a loan as a from
winning baby. Ghana as a nation. Say ye katas che, proye, any dream, a free abrabumwa. Without borrowing, without foreign aid, Ghana can still survive. And you know, when there's one door is closed, another door is open. Okay. And it is a BB scribe see we waiting here. And yes, Sabi, you're paying for any young share sick as some so, and a mine a job at yes or no. Sabi, Omunjai and Chronobo. Now you use it, sir. Chronicana, said be a corruption, Katashimuno. So almost see baby, and no membership near develop your man.
I still deal with people. Oh, yeah, you may trade with the outside world.
The point is that outside world, no, you trade with them, that is correct. They also trade with us.
Yes.
Do you think that they don't have any interest in us?
I'm more interested.
Good. And you know, say, I'm more interested in us. Near your interest in them. Then let everyone keep your values and let us converge at the point of our interest.
That's all.
Simple. When you cry, I mean, yeah, me pay gold. Yeah, Ghana for your gold. Who's who sika? Me me gold aba. Who do sika aba? You bet here, you exchange. Esiwa. For values, let's me find values. Now, tinto time.
Okay.
Thank
you very much.
I
don't know.
I young come on some grand Jerry. See, no, yeah, can senka. Minya. Asama, Mr. Now, what kind of grandma? And think away you cry, come on, pass away, you and come on, pain and out of for and come office. One can say, yeah, the camera you got to who say, or Bebo as some pepper, Yamati. One man gave him say, on a night, say, oh, Ghana for a tag in the attendant. In fact, you Yananka quickly. Hello, speaker. Speaker number Joe. My way, young tell me, check grandma sign and my coffee. A honor, who said, Indiana. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sagana for say. So what is us and people we are? My open mail.
Nasai.
In fact, Warcraft from because all from one with the bantem.
Okay.
My convoy, free Flagstaff House, Emco Parliament House, Emcoji, Eframbra, near Simon.
All right, enti we Professor Hans Arthur and our tenant Kawati Ora Paul Kwabena Yando and so enka. Yemu on here and ne ohene ebwanan eko konfanochi edin ni san echrim e wo Seria Hospital na wakandi atudwa se obehwe se dwumadie na wo mudie no ebekwa kodu bebia e wo se du hill konfanochi de ono akra fato ne ho so se ohwe e manakoso Yans mama sha sem fafiri ho na yenhwe eye ne otumfo anama otuye e de ko samie ho
Nana, that's it. Ma minchia otiko koso. Nana, ibodi mama muso.
Na so anu abo mu ase.
Ye ni. E me say ya. Me mama minya. Ada na ye bi ya na mo pesa krado. Eh, bundi mu fi asam kra kakra.
Anti o hwe screen so a otumfo na ene okoto.
Ma sorry. Ma bom mu ase. We kra asam kra ntuma na nkama.
Waka hantuma.
Ye ni mina.
Komo de ne mo.
Oh, minya. E ya mama mfa, yo dey paying for bi sa ane de. Mu di mu politics asam ya mama mfa nkofo fa omo. Omo de, omo be bia almost can chat. Mammy Fakunya so. And I mean, damn UTAG members. I say. In fact, a da or hine call Confanochi Colanchi, he Confanochi projects. Now, me need a chipper because me will be a Omukuina and no conversation. And see, or more or lunchy ya, na so, me share UTAG members. I'm catching them. Edwin ayewo Kumasi ye. Ya clinic BBC a na se edin pa konfanochi na ebeko. Ohene edi eni swade hu bi atudwa. Ti me pa mo chewo. Wo ma ye nyina no ensum bi. Little drops of water makes a mighty ocean. In fact, I check for you sika no dosun. You need sika. Me kama chiro, you need sika. Me
research.
Oh, buka we say. I enjoy am. More dollars are $1 million grad grade.
Hey, how they entrance? Yeah, entrance.
And the minimum of ginkgo. Only we did 50 abba, no we did 100 abba, we did 1,000.
My contributions
500 abba. Minya. See, I can say Yamia my china. University Teachers Association, Ameda Wano, Ewa, Kentiapia Minka, University of Skills Training and Entrepreneurial Development, Kumasi. Yam yard my china, BBNCA. Yanso, yedi, ebeko, confanochi.
Saying, it also.
Oh, young can be, but young ya cranny, but young bay 15,000.
Oh, okay.
And now,
15,000.
Oh, Paul.
You see, your friend say, MP before $1 million neg go on pass, you, Really, yes, young young go for more administrators, no so. I'm so did your monka cranka. I'm also crying your cry, and you say, I don't wait me up, be by only a young one and be you on doing body. Okay. University Nankasan so the Nakaka, a title. Okay, I'm yard my na china, yet one among Aqua Secretariat or Nayadi, a quack of bois, so that China be any young, a coha, young quan, a boy. Okay. na yɛda wase wayɛ adeɛ piao nka ɛyi yɛfrɛ ne sɛ wei na nka nteki ɔhene na wayɛ nka NPP foɔ a ɔmo di adeɛ wɔ kuro yi mu a sɛbe ɔmo mpɛ suasoɔ na saa nneɛma wɔ sie no nka ɔmo yɛ nka ɔmo ayɛ yie ba ne nyinaa no sɛbe ɛsɛ akyea na mmuiɛ ɛsia bɛbɔ biara menim sɛ saa na mo tu kɔɔyɛ hɔ no kɔmfanɔkye ne sɛwia hwɛ sɛwia yɛ hospital bi a sɛnka sɛbe si yɛtumi wie yɛ asɔman a ɛnka bɛyi bɛdin bebree afi kɔmfanɔkye afari yɛwie yɛ a bɛyi bɛdin bebree afi kɔmfanɔkye
asɔmu so ana
in fact good yɛ nyina yɛnim sɛ yɛgu so but ne ntɛm no ɛyɛ akyɛ
okay
in fact sika a enwini gu wɔ Ghana no ɛne de wo ya yɛyɛ project ebetumi save ɔman a ɛteɛ no megye di sɛ nka ɔman no yɛbɛtumi ahu sɛ nipa nkwa ɛho hia ɛno nti no sɛ yɛyɛ bibi etu anamo bi afa ɔman no nsiesie yɛ ho a ɛbɛtumi save nipa nkwa daakye a nka moma yɛnhwɛ no no kane na yɛhu sɛ obia nkwa nkura no saa ɛna ɔnɛ wo ho bɛtumi akyerɛ wo a sɛ woantu anamo bi ansiesie w'akyi a ɔkyena wo ho bɛtumi akɔ adwaa mu nti saa project akasia kukudam wei a ɛhwɛ yɛ ayaresa ho anka ebetumi nka mo free western central ba betumi abom abɛhwɛ afari ebi wɔ ho nso yɛ free nkran ba yɛ du adwo so a yɛ fa hɔ na ne akɔkɔfa sɛwia nti Kumasi ano bɛyɛ a very big referral even the bi anka afari ntumi yɛ sɛwia ntumi yɛ Kumasi South ntumi yɛ ɛne adeɛ no na mo nyinaa de aba na hɔ na akɔyɛ ɛnam sɛ yɛ teaching hospital ntina sɛsie no kɔnfɔnɔkye pressure no da so ɔhene ayɛ adeɛ nti Ghana mo menyɛ nyinaa yɛmmoa no kakra yɛ nyinaa yɛbɛtumi ayɛ no sɛbe yɛsɛ once na wanya hwee kra no ɔpopo ne nsɛm nti ne sɛ yɛwɔ kakra biwa no sɛbe sɛ fried rice kra woyɛ student mpo na sɛ fried rice kra na wotɔ ekokodi ne twice a year wotumi ɛyɛ mobo na ma wo dey drop it
ɔhene se 1 cedi 2 cedi
nyawo bi a drop it
so 100 cedi so bi a wɔgye
in fact we kra no media me feel say enka the whole churches in Ashanti region one day one Sunday asori bia mbo afore ma konfanoche
okay
asori bia nje second offering afama konfanoche he from boa ohene ani suade hunu asori a wo asantima mu bia no kame so me manu betumi bi sa say as a way of contributing towards this hill konfanoche project no and one Sunday Ashanti region Christian Council fan to ho say as our contribution as a church towards hill konfanoche no the churches of God are ewo asantimemu and the kwesiada we ye di si wo say asori bia mbo na we dey count the number of churches are ewo asantimemu na so ko bia kranya 200 cedis a second offering a minim says wo kwa asori bi ti say sabi CCC a eno kra de nka be boro be ye ya asori bia wo nti me ka ahye me nuanu nkran say momma yemfa sa dwumadie ento yakoma so na mensan recommend say the churches of God in Ashanti region please Christian Council for some a
almost no project
project say one Sunday that is a declaration that this Sunday every church your second offering is going to Konfanoche help Konfanoche project to support Otumfo's vision to uplift the image of Konfanoche.
Right. Thank you, Paul. Thank you Otumfo and na 2 years no.
That's papa. Now in fact say me Oka hospital asema na mani kura tete. Akwa is a free SHS. I talk it with passion because amani aya famu e was secondary school and san ye bedru baby edu no e nyame nenim. Saa na hospital so etia. Hwe dia asie no me dia e ka bibi e na kire me say at any point in time in my life bia no me dura me nkai machi na me hwe say dia metima ya abo society bia no me nyamwa hwe Konfanoche yewura kofo eba ye no hu ni se memfa accident and emergency center
Emraho.
emeka ho woye ya mani ye fese what the helipad unim helipad say helicopter mpo ebetima ba besiso na etima jini pankwa serious ena ode ade a udem say life no corner udem kra na asewi kra
Life support.
baku 8 yelusu aba 2009 ebesi 2016 8 no na akoka 2 maintenance kra no NDC fo anya
This is saying.
oh sisi ade o maintain ma 8 no
Asamba. What do you verify for you? You are prof, you verify.
Hospital dear. Ade a ye nyina no e wo se ye ka enkenyi politics in frame
yes
free say ye ti ha na BBC sesi na ye bebo akire de yakọ it is your mouth to me bia no a e wo se wo ye everything within your might se wo be ko ho no aye bibi wo
but some also try some ye bibi some see hospitals
as my make count nya confirm no cha say
as a confirm no cha say na say ye
can facilities President Mahama, why president though? Between 2013 and 2016, besides what the blog about Ukraine confirmed. President Mills, I nay, John Mahama, Apipa ni din na free bibi o ye so on ye eye center bi o. O te the American. But yembisa Yewura John Mahama said between 2013 and 2016 obey president or the blog back kukura esi yehwa ene Nanado Dankwa Akufo-Addo bae ye di kan eye na yere pediatric center o say we need to bia nkwala ye wo mo ne ade a ma mi aye ne fe o wie ye ena edan a Yewura IK champion and a chassis, a diner did 43 years. President Akufo-Addo say, a diner did 43 years.
I want dear sir.
Inti Mimbungu, Namin Sensi, and then Omadru about say 98 to 91%. What I say, Enna Yenya Penia, you are Professor Ade Ochre. I was not so whom say, I was say Obwa. Na o solicite na amanfo ne anintini ebebo a odan Yewura nti Yewura oti kokoso asumu a otun so eboa no wo sa akwan so dia me pa kire nyina ne se yenya successive government a ebi abako na so ye hu no se e wo se ye hwe ema eniema pa ekoso wo konfa noche unim bibi efe ne laparoscopy unim laparoscopy
ayede ya chemu
sesi anu okọ konfa noche a Nanado Dankwa Akufo-Addo atreni 3 doctors omukọ South Korea eni kosua asade no ye de camera ne fa wumfuruma mu a yetimi ye operation bia wo screen so a ye hia se be papa ni padua nim na ya ye operation wu e be wies wan sorry we de ye de camera ne fa wumfuruma ni mu a na screen da so na doctor no operation bia wo ye nyina e yitru Nanado Dankwa Akufo-Addo eti eka bibi kire wo se eba health infrastructure me meka yembisa NDC for say apart from the fact say omo try so me ya fari every ha akosire mu a na pone Dr. Freya Kotomu ampene no aye sande bae no e die pa die project hospital project be pa na NDC for year wa Ashanti region. I can tell you say agenda 111 na Nanado Dankwa Akufo-Addo hu ni say as a result of COVID inti yemwa na every district in Ghana yemfa hospital enko ho no Ashanti region ko agenda 111 ye kuramu 19 he okotre da bi wo ho barekese bi wo ho bo amai kodie esiwa edujama kunsu manso kwanta nyina yini adanse asokwa adanse akrofom mampon bantema wade insuta edwira edwoso kra de ye psychiatric hospital ne wo
so and this for how more they say hospital omo na shase ana
asema America won ti ase omo shase eno kra na president Kufo Eurojet project asika da ho abibia ewe o omo nti wan wie
okay
ye baye ena ye gusu aye brand new hospitals 32 Ashanti region kwa ebi na mabobo di achewe
done completed
me say at the various stages of completion
me ka de ye wie
me say my up to May of this year
okay
what you say Vamed project in kwa num ewa ha
okay
what you say asa na oboase so unim say ye trauma center wo 100 bed capacity also so oboase ye bi say ne be ya congestion ekoso ewo Komfanochi no it will be reduced na also so etimi aso eti eba apomdi pa dia I tell you say aban MPP aban abone ho mode papa ama Ashanti region nemo no se koba ne se obi onu wanye bia moa na odinanu kotum na ti se dia no waka enka MPP fo na woso na wo se nka omu na yi sika na omode kokoye a oh, Debbie, national rented, but the American, the American politics better. The fact still remains, said. The fact still remains, said. John Mahama, our president, that went to me and for a single project and Komfanochi. But I have told you. 2 main monumental projects abayi ayewo
okay
what you say including CEOs who are the ba professor ade ochire esoso ehun ni say e wo say me ma individuals so emfa emmeboa ni ntimi emma nipa no koda ho a won say hospital supposed to serve as a rehabilitation center. Yes, and yes, I will be called a friend nosokomia. And says I will call her now fire remum. So you should be assured they say, I have this environment no one should heal you.
Okay.
What you say? That's so not ye share amana say. Timmy McCarthy say, you better or hinasi. Say, we show leadership. What she say, ye nananom. Na odwen ye ho in terms of health aban no so abone ho modern akofa onipa ye de ni si Komfanochi animu a obetimanya enough credibility ama manfo anya obi a na de ni di ade animu a amanfo de omusika kobo amu
okay
me nuanum NDC fo ya professor eda no kra anya gidie se yemfa sika enkoma no ne de kwa obetimi aboama nhihye pa etimi akoso nti ye beda ohenase ewo anamo minim se ohen de oba bibia mu a ewie pawio na gidie kese so ebem ti yesre se omusaka sika no a omfanye de wo so omudi beye bia se be ya ye nyina ye ho dodo ye kwa ibenya ayaresa se ni
Hill Komfanochi
onka se bremu professor onka se bremu oh
ngofo na me de o mano Amsterdam ye
nyandisi for
you tag for
oh okay
University Teachers
Association. I do your president.
Yes. Until me pacho.
No, I'm going NDC. Oh, I let you
you see how this just NDC for the
just one more. Mami fa Dr. Former President John Dramani Mahama running mate no ho nsam no memfa ma na we am aba campaign team launch no enso e dia ma po and then yet ne say likely say Professor J Nana Opoku-Agyeman be sign I running mate e dia ma president former president John Dramani Mahama you heard the pros and cons because people are saying say ono na ya ton dada there's no need going to pick another person afeni e be ton no matter but there's another twist to the situation saying 2022 on one region crowd went to me add anything to the NDC. How can you help this time around if it is so?
Good question,
yeah, I mean that was it? When it comes to politics, you have to be strategic.
Okay.
Now, I'm funny say, Professor Jina now Pukwajima. In fact, what share my meno issue in the buying, Nina Nia, Sebi, Ubia Sebi, Ope Cassetia crown into Minkasa, no, the Tiama.
Okay.
This is the first female vice chancellor in the history of this country. And unfortunately, no, record we get MPP in the breaking the first star. Nka ebeye ahwahwa one of it but the kofa NDC for buy no there ya na omo pese omo water down near there. It's part of my brothers, you know. So what yes mami no yes saying say when Timia winning central region what happened to the parliamentary election in the region?
Okay.
You see, in 2020 election, 2020 election, 2016 election, NPP as a political party had a message that was deceptive.
How?
Oh yes.
How?
It was that time that Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, who now called himself a mate,
Okay.
Minia Paul, catch them and say, oh, you mate in the backstop with the president. And Tiende, ya the bill I got to parliament in tea. Ya catch the president so uncle sign or question and say, why not Bawumia?
Okay.
Have you forgotten the rattling that Bawumia did? The Central University lectures, the UPSC lectures, and all those things. Those times, the Dr. Bawumia knew at the time, say, okoye mate.
Okay.
That time, no kasabi, you know.
A deception.
It was deceptive. You know that
Okay.
he knew. It's like he brought in some charisma. The charisma and the message. No, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia not there. It's one from here. I'm not there. And not two young rather.
Okay.
It's the civil Ghanaians. In fact,
Okay.
Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia at the time, the middle class in this country had some hopes in him because he was bringing in the economic theories. To assume reality,
Okay.
which wasn't true.
Okay.
And so you see, when they want power and the reality dawned on them, he came back and said that, yes, I said then that if the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will what? Expose you. It was true then, but not true today. How deceptive an academician can be in that.
Do we know how that
Maybe we need on the central region we need good maybe central region, and I can assure you that the reason why, with my little research, the central region lost to the presidential, John Mahama lost, and NDC won a lot of parliamentary seats. You see, free SHS. Whether you like it or not, free SHS is a good policy.
Okay.
Free SHS has a lot of challenges, but it's a good policy.
But I don't count that deception now with the Bible.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay.
And that free SHS, it was a national policy by the NPP trying to nationalize or give a wholesale meaning. Because the NDC at the time believed in progressive.
Okay.
And everybody who was going to vote at the time. Go. Obiano at the time, no. And you say, Sametua Bama president now, many free SHS.
Interference is na
Emma winning.
Okay.
And you know, the parliamentary candidate, you know, you cannot take the president message of free SHS at your constituency because some free SHS in Kwana me pedia me to president we no man to am
okay. By this time no 24-hour economy no na go we ni
me ho na me pesa chan
okay.
me ba it's no
for what of time
yes it's me pesa me chere say Jenna no pokwajiman say 7th March if President Mahama or man and Sasu said Jane wo na masa chusu say bedi mechia the woman our track record.
Okay.
Number 2, or your bar sabe or drain nema eho. Or wo ni ani die ema Ghana for.
Okay.
And your be obekwa gina baby akasa ende no china wabaka kire me say. And not die na ye no credit hard time no ende esensa.
Okay.
Ye po bi asabe obedi no kre akire Ghana. Onka asemo obema na wini abakeke.
Namum.
Talking the walk. Obetu anamo a sabe odin kunim wia onimu se sana mo we ya metudi nkunim sana mo we na me nante so e Ghana fo akọ sa bosha sa se a me pe ama Ghana fo.
Okay. So he will be the right person.
In fact, anybody in the NDC space, whether Julius Debra, Jenano Pokwajiman, Kwame Wadako, and all the others are. In fact, these are the 3 who are more Wenimu and all those. Me say, Ubiombe Chushini Biana. Capable
of walking the talk,
and leading Ghana to clean the mess
of the NPP.
The NPP led Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia as a mate.
Thank you.
Now, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, the way he said, "Some it is some man over Ghana Hano." Kumasi ne wo.
Auntie.
And Kumasi pa now tech. Who call a friend saying, Katia, we mate for how powerful they are.
How powerful are they?
Who talk to that?
You
see, one for trotton, some more cat trotton mate near Yasama. I am because ya food in home, mother. Wo corner se trotro, na se sebi mate bong say pie, ya drivers no come book become.
Good evening, Kessben. You are doing a wonderful, fantastic job. In fact, DMB is our next president. Inshallah, it's possible for DMB, but it's not possible for Mahama and his notorious demolished. Okay, Mahama doing so. Mahama Guinea Fowl are confirmed. Kyori tell Nanadu to pay NAPCO arrest, and we are ready to vote for DMB from Edisipoku Tamale. Ono ena ode way abba. Na we so ese saying. Oh, okay. Let me leave that one. The national address, the nation's address by the President of the Republic was perfect and explicitly delivered for Honorable Esiko Darling, Kwabri East, Asnomaso, Onoso, Ediawa. Good evening, I'm Samuel from Jomoro District, and he said that the behavior of NDC on that day was childish and a concert party. They should behave. Yeah, when you have a trek Accra. A lot of people are listening. Thank you very much. Good evening, I'm Sam. Okay, that one has been read. Good evening, my name is Mohammed from Boko. And he said, I enjoy the program. I want to remind the leaders about Boko crisis. Please, okay, leaders normally are aware of whatever is going on there. And also, Mr. Host, it seems to me that security services aren't selling forms, but people keep passing out. Is it by chance or opportunities for the selected few or chances and opportunities for sale? I guess the MPP man would like to comment on this one. Okay. Say Manakwaya Abe comment. Good evening. I say Abdul Karim from Wenchi. The sauna is empty for Ghanaians. Okay. And also there or they Abba. Good evening. I say we need a government that is committed to the free SHS system, a government that is prepared to commit the resources to finance it? Can we entrust the free SHS policy to someone who did not believe in it in the first place? To someone who said it was a gimmick? Mahama, never again. I'm a student of Amstead, so I don't want to mention my name because I don't want to get racist. Oh, are you sure? I'm not sure Professor would do that. Menkasa. No, we're talking about academics and then qualified they are professor amount. Don't bring in there. Good evening, boss. My name is Chris Kwomos from K2 South, Volta. I like the personality of Honorable Yahans as a person, but please tell Honorable Yahans that God is not so wicked to bring back GDM for such a disaster to happen to Mother Ghana again. If only 1 or 2 days do so, is this much irritating? We need to ask ourselves how we feel, how we felt in 4 years under JDM and the NDC. All right. And then Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia launched both the manifesto committee and then the campaign team. Now what taxi almost say omonye the mbetimi bia say the 2024 elections MPP will win, breaking the 8. Is it possible? Sure. Will you do it? A bit me abaso. Okay, the Ghana for Kenya.
Mina ansana meko we sunu amenti bibi kakra mfa yewra yemame jenana opoku ajemaya batidin say
I likely say
say masenia ma producer kra o hwe Daily Guide Network 24th of November to 2023 I say my running mate is a man Mahama. Now, kind story now. I see John Dramani Mahama, National Democratic Congress Fabler, has given strongest indication of who his running mate will be ahead of 2024 election. Speaking with NDC supporters in Bono East region. We a story by November. I'm a hint. And I say, hint. Oh, Mama story. You can go and read. And at the air can so and also a hint. What I say? If you are saying as a leader, one thing a key credibility.
Okay.
I was say unya leader ne na hufasuo any kwanya was or yen near no should be consistent. And yet, I say, and I'm says slot in water. And I'm said, what a man for and back and what promising left, right, center. Me the Bemon, or Jirian said, and yet was oh, media semi story in American because
hold on, please. Prof, please.
The running mates,
please. Please, Prof. I handle the program. What did you
Prof. My man in charge just
Asante
Kasa na American, Prof. Asante Kasa and American. Onipa Bako, Adetia Wusi say what's about him.
So in their report.
It all diverted, you pardon into a Drew, Bro Easter. No, I catch him say, Obedru,
Asante, no, Asante,
the inconsistency, no, endorse.
All right,
but they now Boko Ajimaya, or a professor in what? English, maybe. Omnimatopia. Friend is a hyperbola.
What are you talking about?
What you say? Mamia, no, yeah, Minister for Education. Talk Ukraine bini eho. Hey, I'm on for BBS so here, no else.
Aso wa
Senya ubesi aya wodiema. And I was afa nipa na samba. Me mini problem. But the American say, nipa no na no ye du. Oduru ha say. Sisi aso dia wo kan hint. Enti ye hu se describe dia wo de ba no say oba na say bema. Ninya say oyira ye nyina ya dwem. But ye nim say dada no ana wo de ebeba. Nti wo ba ye nyina so ye behwe ne aka ne pepepe ko mami the ministry ba ko kra de share ne sakra. Wenti wo di hapabula ne ominimatopia no ana wo de ye wo ho. na Dr. Mahmoud Baumia de Makacho say you know 4th November 2023 ye no 7th November and our date na no December
7th.
Oh, 7th February. 7th February. No, did not know this 70 points. A more sham, a dear in Daswa, a din Kenya, a bregana for. Be the woman, many Jemuti to pay. Also, a shanty region, Hano. Daddy and away and so. What say? Neyastic any lomi port. Say, ye you goose will lomi port wa. Send your man for Togo dearful, no, young Fabin Bragana. Na port, no, aside paperless, no, and send you fully automated. Eti, would you never buy any say, woo ye? Sa consider behind him. Now the Emmy Decra will moon 20 feet container, 40 feet container, standardized, no. I say, what the book about Kukran and Veshemwa, Nebuada. And if I want shame, na Fabra, Yanim Nebo. That is going to help a before na abwa. Emma, magazine for any one more Muya stores were dooming at their dinner. Omon said to me, Akabi, no Mudia Bo, Omujuma, send ye is it here. Okay. Na, Ofiwa, and we ye, the campaign team. Now we had Nipana, Wamuda campaign, no. Abo NDC for no nyanya. Ayam se shie abeton say hey ye you fertilize ye me. Wotimi nya hwe ena wotimi for be mai. Obi e de ne ba sisi e hwe de ama no ko fa nipa no we.
Na so bo nipa.
Omo we he. Ye ba nya ne abobo mu din. Ena ofiti ho no sa de manifesto for so abam. Ye wura Chairman Sabonso. Chairman Sabonso so ye an institution. Unumnyamfo sa what's na parliament over 28 years wa bin party ni mu don ni party na wode so ekura no wasa de na to ano owie wasa the timeline ato omo so me clearly no MPP for a demonstrate say one ya fa amemo say a very serious business. Yeah, sir. In Puntua, I was a bunny pabra boom and neck and a Dutch no, young fan Yagro. Me, I was so happy to hear the president in Ewo Sonanim say, and Kwalau 5.7 million. I was so happy. Makacho, me say, free SHS, and a second rest, me, I say it with passion. Menya, there was a time was school moi. Seminar, dear mamma, Semin no. Na me de kwaje banku nmadi nipa se ne asiafa atetiye ewo mu no ai ne aban bia hu ne se memfa Ghana for taxes a omo atwa no memfa bi enye free SHS na awofo ekomu nwo wo mo na nke bedru September awofo bobina ne ntuma a wato na wagi no akoton obi a woni bie de NDC for say wo nya obi a ne be yi wo wiase eti se wantimanko wabra gbasi. But wait there, Abane say everybody must have access to education. And no, and a beboa, I'm a Ghana for any need that so. Now me say, idea we are no, a idea, a so monumental. That's in Chirima, a bebo na nado dankwa kufuadu dia. Or bought no, to say the boy you were dear, near sorry abu you must know, Sane BC. And not it, na pedi a chair. Oh, send your president to describing. Indefactible friend saying
Vice President Dr. Digital.
Chese unya abedie kire a obone humoden na waye na adwen se obeboa ewo dwumadie mu a e ma ne yefe e na wono ankasa so no wa sound say we so serious intimate. What I will tell enkofo a ye di dwumadie abobo mu din na hyehe wa ankasa wohwemu a these are distinguished people a omo jumedi omadi over the years no eno hadi wo ho adanse se enkofo we ya ade a wo mo tro niema etu table so a e ya ade ebeboa na me ka bibia kire onim say between 2014 and 2015 Ghana call IMF under John Mahama no onim die ntia ye call ye oyem sentro ni ube ka me kaka na menka ka ye call because of policy credibility say adia aban na no wo ho that time no wo tro bibi two tables so a na nyansa nim
oh Debbie. Oh.
Policy credibility chese. Etina business one ka niama ka.
Oh, Debbie.
Oh, na chese policy credibility.
Director of communication.
Okay, ocho bibi two table so a ye hwe mu a na enzuo nyinam. Ana ade a NDC for be ye bia na enzuo nyinam. Ana ye kan say say tree program. It's policy
credibility me say.
Yansen.
Okay, say.
Yansen de watchasa.
Match Yansen. It's a try dey good table so na then.
Ebia no ontiase, omo se dan tiase.
Omo ankasa nche dan tiase. Se omo ankasa ntiase de be fa ne saa. Enti broni ni hwe mu se ade no ntiase wo mu ana se ntiase because they are no mo ye na Ghana for hwe a na engoyie. What you say? Na ye nye nkoko ye friend say confirm no o matu akoboki na holidays. O mbeba ye duanua pebre pa ye sim genge na ye si ye duanua. What you say? Eniema na ye nyina bas branding ye the picture tare car ho a ye 3.5 just say they no mo ye nyina odwen ho a na ehu se ne eniema si eko. O te dey ka na say. Enti mi enye me nwanwa say ye no over a year on timing card dear bako. I
don't know how much ebe sanka mo win in 2024 na.
The American say on say ye tima pushy argument ni nyina kosi say issue base. Eti kasa. Ni hu de wo team.
Okay.
What you say? And you pushing no say nka wotina fie nyina no go fa bibi kra meto ho. Afemi say between 2015 and 2016 na eko IMF no ni edi kwara because they are no di anim no ultimate job bibi nto ho a substantial. Dr. Mahmoud Baumia 70 points ya waka yi waka no akire mu akire wo
oso mo ma be wia the policy ono de waka so be ye na mo wia
dey no waka ya ye
ayi sa your friend say 24 hours ni nyina 24 hours
oh 24 no na ubisa wo mo a wo mo say akrantie beton bia anadwo ubisa we ya say 24 hours just e besisi airport wo ba bia ubisa we ya wo say waachefo no ebo sesi a ye ndi waache na ye pese waache na ebo sesi ye waasu nim say waache ye di kan atum waache ye di kan atum no ni pansandi na najo na obetima dademo
professor me na yenko
eti the American say Dr. Mahmoud Baumia what demonstrate akire obia no say nani abre say ye di amamu no hye ne nsa obetimi deliver and so wa charge enkofo a wodi dwumadie nyina hye omo nsa ne say omumwa na animu ya no omumfa niema metu table so ni ntimi to amamu.
All right, better say prof just about a minute if you have any rebuttal you can go on after you share your son and on the key areas no
minia John Dramani Mahama so wo hwe Jumadia Dramamadi now ba ka kire say because of policy credibility into now call a friend
it's a fact too
neighbor into mono what credibility do you have?
COVID-19.
No,
that's a fact.
Okay. COVID-19 okay.
Any Russia Ukraine. Reason they call we know. Anna
COVID-19 sika edema Ghana. COVID-19 you be me country me say. It was a national, it was worldwide.
I said you can say some people had the shocks me.
In the midst of the shocks, say yes, our shocks now. Sika do hanky.
Okay. Indeed.
Sika flow ye. And your COVID-19 Sika MP before chairman constituency executive will be one northern region catching some 50,000 for his campaign.
I can say COVID-19 Sika.
Oh my friend.
If you almost can say COVID-19. Oh, can say COVID-19 Sika.
Mammy or a friend say, Balmia a crew in Chelsea. We are feeling. I would have news. We are
Professor Okasa could to
no, please. Yes, why you say some people are entering from Kenya. But my mention say, Sawoka say, assuming without admitting, say NDC near policy credibility issues. One must say. We are free. Some young bomb on economics in trouble from one. Mobile dinner money.
Okay.
Shannon, why your man? What is your man? We are pan someone to say Ghana. Shaka mina a minute young woman. Sabi, young can cresse. Say Ghana, you see a kind of prayer, and Baumia, Dr. Baumia, and Neni on Nanti or Ghana ha, God in any basic form. And
From
on to me,
1 minute to Gianna,
and when you are talking about credibility, to be our credibility to Ghana ha, and you look at every constituency, about $1 million. And you know, and you know, let a say, Yama Bantama constituency, 1 million, Bantama constituency, you have 70 years old. $7 million in Kenya and that, and Kasabi. Yes, no, so,
Thank you, Prof.
1 village wonder. Then the man can say, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, if you are talking about credibility in this country, he's so less.
But that's it, Prof. 200 kilometers rail lines built in 5 years. Okay, one for the from Furnace. Okay, I don't know. Good evening, Mr. Host. I said, we have the men. The men are finished. They should go to Ghana Black and pick the players to help them to govern the country. The men are finished. Don't pray. Brekuso. Okay, I say MP before when I'm some woman. Men in answer. Good evening, and he said, I'm watching you live from Manson Quanta. The controversial LGBTQ plus bill has been passed by Parliament. It appears it's like an albatross hanging on the head or in the neck of the president. But I have a strong conviction that Nanado will assent to the albatross bill. Otumfo will definitely see to the completion of the Syria Hospital and the renovation of Komfano Teaching Hospital. Long live Otumfo. Greetings to Mr. Samuel Nkwabena, former Amansia West NPP constituency chairman, and Mr. Kweku JC, Amansia West educational director. Barumba, headmaster, Manso actually DA primary. Okay. And also at the end, I'll say from Bright Takwa. And also the Biaba. Good evening, host. Former President Mahama can never and ever become president again. No way for Mahama. Bright Takwa and also Eddie Enono. Honorable Chief Soso, future MP for Mina, and also Eddie B. Abba. So we sincerely applaud President Kufuor for telling Ghanaians the truth about the state of our nation, Ghana. In fact, it's only NPP that has good policies and programs for the vulnerable people. Let's vote for Dr. Baumia to take us to the promised land. Greetings to my boss, Honorable Paul Yando. Okay, right. So I say Dr. Baumia and NPP government will win this year's election at all costs from Wafaju of Datano in the Sunafo South constituency. Good evening, Mr. Host. My name is Rush. Well, you know what to do. Rush Chacha from Yape in the central what? If the NPP man said they did very well in the health sector in the Ashanti region, what is the state of CAF now? NPP government led by Nana Akufo-Addo and Dr. Mahmoud Baumia are not ashamed of themselves for not being able to renovate CAF, but let His Royal Majesty Otumfo to take the bull by the horn to do the job. NPP couldn't do anything for CAF. So please, Ghanaians, vote massively for visionary leader, wisdom and honest leader, John Dramani Mahama, to come and rescue Ghana from the hands of this super incompetent NPP government led by Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. Hey, sir. Let me show for Baumia and president too. Good evening, please. Also, I say I'm called Musa from Serio, so I have experienced broken heart before, where I caught her. Hey. Sir. Hey, Mr. Wedi and Kayadi and Mr. Yeah, broken heart as well. All right. But therefore, we cry or say I love Ghana. Also, I'm faniding Amma. Also, they are the buy no. A champion Kaokuchi Electricals at Tonsu Station. Ghanaians should be very careful of former President Mahama and his NDC. This man has been in power before, and we know him. Vote for Dr. Mahmoud Baumia because he has never been a president before. So let's vote for him. Regards to Dr. Mahmoud Baumia and Odenho Kweku Apia. And also Ediana Francis Pate from Odumase Krobo. Ghana will be best before the year 2024. Thanks, Oza. Right. Afe mame emrana yenhwe the sona. We are looking at areas me pacho your time ninti. Obia wo at least 13 minutes to exhaust what we are going to mention. Until better economic kakra, near security, your elections, the one penny kafa economy no or can and some for say one can was some security or say a mine no Masagana security personnel as a security agencies in our modern ye papa say nay yentimi enya basabasa, especially with a year or more year to trust them from outside West Africa. Omo emma room election no or say obebon homodin aye de betimi bia say be free and fair elections no assign attacks the electoral commission so omo so ntotom ne mayi say be ya bibia betimi akoso or say ulusu election I we say man we ye and also oka ho ensem ho oka projects ahodo a waye akwan aye judges buildings ne ho enkroneba ahodo bebre eno oha employment one sheda openly and I say one title anything about employment, but only didn't come out. A bit of employment once a bit of corruption, or bit of cry. So I miss us every now you're sooner no on these areas.
I mean, you're medasi.
The next 13 minutes.
Yeah, make us say, Niema Bakumi Nubia, Mitima Kase, a dance our president, Kase Nunatin, so would attitude to Jano. Na media de na ye me de titiru pa ye the fact is say obetu munchini say article 58 say the backstops with the president eye manager say wabetu munchini wa ma the mate driver analogy na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia de bai watu munchini ama obia na hunu say even ministers kra no afutuo ena omode ma no what you say council of state ne obia no a one ne ye adwuma bia no afutuo ena yedema eno nkire say omuna a take decision na bibia na ebekwa akọwie bia no ne din ena ebebo eno na make catch say ye bibia wo parliament no tisia na obi ehwe omampanin say ono ena ensign bibi asana ye nyina na ehu the way forward na make sure say that is how ade no sit here na we so aba be sidia I say bibia no ebesi bia no bibi ebeshem ema edanadi nti say ne lbt hwan plus we nyina no akọwie say gisa akofo ado na esanma egitumu dia na che say bibia no ekoso bia no article 58 no akachire say the back stops with the president. Na vice president the new rule no say advisory and I say obuano woni dwumem. Na de ede be ma no so na obeye. Minia ade ba ko a esan so me de pa next state of the nation address ya a course no ye hu bie say me kai 2016 there John Dramani Mahama Okofa I think Abiba efri esem bae okay Abiba was nam brekoza na anya was ya mametre ene o maye ediasa iti no sei ni adade ya twa ni nyina so na ene ye hu ne se ye mfa bibi efre no Ghana performance tracker embra 11,000 projects. Minya ebin see that.
We are sure say amount for him this voice accuse no say the more accuse on green book no. I am sure say there won't be any accusation on this say the more accuse you on green book no.
Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia digitalization manti digital addressing system ebobia
okay.
What you say? And na we so no enye green book asem ukọ prempa uhu dan ya esi ho a address system no ebo ho and na wo addressing system no so ebe kire wo ba bia ade ne wo nti we nya ade a ye we bia eni nti no wa kire say ye nyina no ye nkọ ho na ye nye and I think say ye we so a communicators so be fa no one after the other. Ya fire dear woman, especially Ashanti region there, na ye yaba, near church will be no, their echo so ewo. Tia no, a dear watch say, it's not going to go there one after the other. No mono, a beba, obey your bell lunch in the next month, ya, na ye to me, I will be a home, dear, ya, oh. And now, or sound so a bar security in a so. Here, I bay abon home or pa. Na sana, ye ma institutions quite. Emma omo niema omo discuss no ye momo resources so mfaso de ebaso na one of it Ghana Police Service hwe minya kwanya ekohwe MPP4 to yaba no me kohwe baako so ewo dwaben police for no were so neat and so professional say ena almost had dosu Emma ebi kra de me kra na me say de oma decoration o ja say ye do 2 asia ye di 2 asia ye di 2 asia
no kra to
just say they are enough to perform the duty they are supposed to.
Okay.
Now they are not sense where fekra ne say camera bi sense since wom kom. The cost we oba na o kopa fe on kasa. Ni say gunachi na camera no we dey hwe nkofo anim na the cost obi a obi susu ti dem a wo hwe. Just say ye ne ya ma security we no nimunyam hye abam. Okay 2015. NDC for ekokra fire service for entire okay $7.9 bi okay entire omo de ba second hand goods a condom nyina chiche nguase kase ene police service no enya akudie ene niema me say motorbikes nkoa last year was 1,500 ene de mamo ba before 2017 no Ghana Police Service omo cars ya no mo ewo nyina no 450 and another Dankwa Akufo-Addo at the 800 cars akwa ka ho bulletproof near that na wo hu omo ana epanifo ni we mu nyina no eniema go na the days na wo tisi police station say wo pese wo trust statement grace koto bibra koto A4 sheet bra ne mfancho statement ma ene obeko eniema ye di emomo ambedi omudwuma nyina no ye di ama wo to the extent they say helicopters mebwa miensa ndi ye fa from ne ehu a fa wiem a ye bechewo ansa na drone system just a babia no ye peke na me na ade baako a ye nyina ya adwen koso ye mmo yewura kendapa abet kendapa baso anwumre papa me chiao wabo modern papa onim se obefa emia ne manchu ewo Ashanti region ha ne Ghana hafa ne nyina camera sisi babia ekwan a ekoba nyina da camera sisi so areas ya hu nyina cameras wa amanfo so good dem a omo monitor na me ka che driver for say mo kwa mo hwe ye because red light na utwam a woti wa na ya baba bechu because camera e monitor bibia. These are things ye kase banwe ayabwa Ghana for eti abrochira you say bone udi bone said the becho no nyina. These are things monumental ye this is crime anu kwan ene wonim na wo kwese wo kidnap obi wo be na camera akapcha wo ye bisi utimi report ma police ni ehu baby a na wo kanu say the last scene no ogina ha camera no can follow ni ehu baby a transaction ni nyina. These are things Ghana for expected. What you say? Ye be ye say wankoka NAPCO hu asem wankoka abra ye nya so ye nim say NAPCO had a plan a life of 3 years. It within 3 years now ye dey quench fire no na ye dey makoko go mainstream no ye ka say ye to aso.
Nti why dey with employment?
I'm telling you for a fact say we crowd the okoti figure a war senate say over 1.2 million additions and abeka ho. And a private sector so over 900,000. Ye kamboma is it not getting to 2 million? Nti se oba na se nipa 1 million kwa na wo ho na oba wo de 1.2 million abeka ho a na private sector so ye san drew 900,000 meaning e nkranhye. But I'm telling you for a fact say and employment rate unemployment rate no ebe kosro because yetimi abwa ema secondary school nkwa no yenya enkwala over 5.7 million kwala omawie. What you say into say omo ko interview omo no ko sha nkwala sa ne bi no ka cho say onya adwuma it will increase friend is unemployment.
Now, didn't you consider all
oh, Debbie said the American say, and Yamin one because a free obi kowie baby because 5.7 million a bibeko university, which means university no so no the number of production and I say nipa do area no so and so be also. Into me, I am not surprised. That is why I did policy a year one district one factory. No so ye shemuki na and they over 150 factories a year juma. Ye has say bibe ba be ho in Baumia's administration. What you say? Ah, near no be be ma. So one share here and drew baby a. Untimi nkowie because no my educational sector no. Na nipa less than 17% of the people and ultimately tertiary. And then ye number around 25 there. Me boa. O ti de kan ase enti ni nyina no e hyehyɛ e na ye kɔ enti se wa ebi be kwa kɔwie ebi so enti se unemployment rate no aduru 14.7 or say 1 no edu no doesn't mean say that's the end because we heard they are picking yes you are picking from scratch abedru now it will result in
corruption. You haven't touched on corruption. What about 2 minutes?
Yes, I haven't touched on corruption. Nipa there say you na say what the niema egugu akwamua. You don't need to even mention because the system itself will fight corruption.
Corruption perception where you about Ghana. Yeah, kwa baby a da for about 4 years. 1 year that's
Mame kan semcho. My coach school I masters be me sir. Na me table for a friend Gaganto anda. What be that? What be that? Me na me be that. So say Yewura Matiami Dubeka che say boni e koso. E wo me se ne friend say John Dramani Mahama be mu e gagan boni echi boni. Ate say wiane ade ansana Mahama so be president between 2013 and 2016 also Supreme Court judge Beka Chair say boni e koso so friend create loot and ana meboa what I say all sort of scandals now abayin by first thing a right to information bill now a decent parliament over 21 years ya passing right to information bill what I say afe no yesa hye procurement mu kenakra ma ye bie procurement ministry meboa aside that no yesa so eye friend say chese eniema ye digu akwam in terms of corruption no bibia na obeye bia no ehun beda di what I say so now who here say ye here mamen kai we on say obi there didn't see procurement we na no ne ho asemba ma ye yi ni efri ho etina bibia no ye bia no ya de a esi eniema anokwan then vice president so afa digitalization eboa ema sa human to human interface ya eboa ma corruption ekoso no minia esi anokwan okay what you say I'm telling you for a fact say sports ministry ho now omo be hwe ball ewo ha omo asemu nipa dodo akop stadium wo kra na yenya sika kese we de kakra bi ebe kokra no because digital ninti kakra bi kra ekwa yenya sika bebre so we hear ECG forces omidi besi we hear ECG forces so na say over a month no sika no mudidi 400 million digitalization ebe mu na otimi tina ufie kra to light ni ade nti say o maduru 1.2 1.4 million o ta say eti e chewo say eniema edi asisi akwam eno aye adwuma ekọ se na esi epe no a etimi boa the aname can me refi a friend say audit system audit service in Ghana what you say according to Yewura friend say dom level na sem a oka o say aban bia nu a wa resource the audit system audit institution no aside Nanado Dankwa Akufo
okay
time ani ezimo obi akra ntokase no otokase ba 43 ye ba yesu so okay special prosecutors so ye diaba these are all institutions just set ebuama corruption abrasi.
But the question is, it's very corruption everyone, and that's the big question. Good evening, Amos from Amos Sechi from Omisco Junction, Konongo Pras. So, Mr. Host, tell MPP that they have failed Ghanaians, especially Ashanti region. Greetings to Praso community. Okay, on Odia Ban. Moses from Abrim, also good evening, Mr. Host. Mahama, never again. Ghanaians has never forgotten doom so. Baumia is the best. Okay, yeah, that's it. The last sona, we mean to be kind of teases him. The last sona of the visionary president Nana Dankwa was revealing, interesting, and represent the true state of the nation. Medasi, Mami Fancy Awati. Now, Ibikura Santua, so Mekaya, we time. Good evening, Mr. Host. He said, in this country, MPP has a party, we have policy, legacies more than any political party in the country, especially NDC. J. Kufuor's administration, they left behind health insurance policy, free maternal care capitation grant, and etc. Nanado administration, free SHS agenda 111, constituency 1, ambulance 1D, 1F, etc. The question is that, what policy and legacy can Ghanaians remember NDC for? So Ghanaians should vote for party with legacy or policy from Kojo Smiler, Kentampo. Okay, Kojo Yadasi. MPP will surely break the 8 because the party is being led by an indefatigable and credible man, Alhaji Baumia, from Asiko Darling, Kwabri East, Asnoma. So, okay, now we say good evening, Kessben. No loving Ghanaian will waste his or her energy to go and cast a vote for Baumia after 8 years of corruption, family and friends, government, unemployment, over borrowing, collapse of jobs, and looting of the nation. Vote for 24-hour economy from Say Yes, Bookroom, and also Eddie. Good evening, lawyer. Says, see how my NDC man is struggling to defend his party. Indeed, the future is pregnant. If Ghanaians mistakenly vote NDC and GM into power again, which I believe it will never happen in this country, inshallah, they are never an alternative for Mother Ghana. Vote for your children's future and development. Dr. Baumia is the only alternative we have in this country. From Smiler, Mauli, Boli, Bamboy constituency. Prof, economy, security, elections, projects awaye, employment, corruption.
In fact, State of the Nation address now. Mampeyin and Nana Dankwa come out Parliament now. I say it's a mini campaign launch for the NPP.
Okay.
In fact, in some of kind, I say what boga na or pretuminti or in some say Ghana for betua bamano. It was, I think, it was an opportunity well not used because and Sambren home 7 years down the line. Because okay, baby. Ono Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo o shasi free yank or pre to me free Ghana for one chain. Sambre na okọ abatoɔ mienu edincho at a point no na se okoto dokno na okotena trotro mu Ghana fo hu se ɔte ɔmo yawo enu Ghana fo nya ɔdo bi se yan try papa we yinhwɛ Ghana fo we bia nu ɔmo ho se Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo si amano akonya nanka wendi president wa Ghana nka dakro nke yebaka se papa bi oba so wa Ghana ya man akonya enso enoma enheda enkoyende na me ka asam kiro education free SHS minia last 2 weeks me colleague baako ewo takrade neba ewo prempe ena yakose me madam fu no ekokosra no masa and prempe na asem na making yes minia enkola ne say they need to pick milk from their troubles and answer who bread what top bread were outside now they are dining hall akonum koko eni esichiri
I said it's one of the challenges.
Please, neighbor. Sebi. Woba. And take boarding house. Eko sa we mwa. Yanka say a challenge.
So how long did it take? And I say it has been consistent.
Please,
consistent.
the truth of the matter is, you see, yes, there is numerical strength as far as then can say free SHS enrollment are increasing perfect. But when free SHS came, teachers omuntu mi kran kasa bi nyenye ewo mo adwumam omuntu mi kasa o kasa e be yiwed. They are gagging teachers, matrons. I'm telling you, me chere matron fade. Ma chere nkofo bebrea omoye matrons from various secondary schools, and the reports I get.
Matrons then natural.
Oh, catering for only so your masara.
Poor, but you allow you.
Okay, you know which one. When you say catering for prayer, omoye masara. Me chere nkonta what. Na me chere say, edam me wo hwa na makola ba ko bae. Say open recommendation. Na mbisa na we adwuma say o me matron school yi. Na me say mama, me pese me nya true because monum dem betumi aka no because say na kwana de yesi ye ka ye be yi adi ntimi nka. Sesi ya yi ken kola no emu no kra no ebi wo hwa enam kra nda so. Those days kosua na yi a ye de to sukra enye bi. The reason is sika na mba. Eduane no emba. When you na get the true state wo de opa these guys wo ko school bi na ko bisa minia yan kola no. This is the true state of our Ghana education. But on man paying ba ka kire say or the nipa 7 point something at school enu ntino ye mo nsem ma no ne de san kola wo ye pe ko gu mo koma de omo wonim su ne banya omu develop ho. It is not enough to give access, but quality is very, very important. But men can be vinchiro. Paul. Rhetorical question. What catch them say? Baby, I'm going to be doing, and then your mere boy be doing. Walk, Paul, make your hands walk. Won't you mean you will bow one cassa? What that dream who knew ye, I am no one. Mean your Paul. And can get a young pony, I am a wee. And then I'm some butchum. Me, Obianca say be true. And you can't ye. Obianca say be true. Those days, those days. And I mean, you saw one more school. I won't see all your lawyers are cratchy for Ghana. Or dictionary, dear. Yes, review ye be true. Then I'm saying, another damn for the call a State of the Nation address. Never said another damn for the call the primary school teacher. You want to say, Papa, me pacho. Sa review now which share me sambre no e be twem na no si dabi ye twem. Okay, I see review means say be say sie ye no sa dia no chese na dwoma ha ma ye no kre and the papa wa kire dia na me nko back and na call your friend say State of the Nation also kaka say now the free SHS needs some review.
The things you're talking about no looks as if say education kwana.
Me education is say e hu hia me ba ma me 30 minutes my what time da
na control.
Oh, then come share time. Me when I want share time, who did 3 minutes now? But me number 2, Electoral Commission. I'm paying a can be from. I'm paying Yemesan say. I'm paying a man yet. No Israel ni. So kon catch say, me man Israel ma. Omano fanfa no mudi me ya. Me yi ma ye, but makoma de e ye free me ho.
I know not chasing you.
Yatia say, Sir or say, or Pasaba, a ye pepe ye, e wa Ghana ha. Sabi, and Manon Tina home for a non casso pepe yo. But on money, be a oil and a no to be piano, and China Casa or.
I didn't know to know interest.
Please, ye see what Techiman South. So, man, paying say. Who per se eba no election mu a pepepe ba ye emma security for aye omadwuma ye amma Ghana for nyina obakotumi akọ polling station akọto aba free ho akọ fie omo ho ntọchema ma omampanyin enantew nania waka no eno na mekofa ase Onyankopɔn kyerɛ Israel ma sɛ me man Israel ma mo de ma no famfa na yi ma ye na makomade free no ho nti me mpasa omampanyin akọ Israel da ope president ko Israel hwɛ aye waso west wogon ne siye enke yemfa ne sɛ sambre na wo petumi nti wo fi sɛ oh tumi na me painting no possibly sa tumi no ekata mani at this time your last state of the nation nka oba faso crap ebusuafo che we be gina ho aka kire yen sebe wa ya dia amantie mo nsem ma omo wu ye no omo busua dia na wo ka fa omo na wa baka kire me say security please I beg you please those people deserve some sympathy